Jordan, I just pushed this red button.
Yeah, now you're filming.
Piece of junk.
What's going on, guys? So we got the Hummer here, the H2, working on it again. I just finished doing a 4-wheel brake job. We did rotors and new pads, ceramic stuff, so we got to do a break-in procedure still. But before we get the car all hot, I want to do the exhaust system. So I figured I'll fire it up real quick, give you guys a look at what it, or more of a listen at what it sounds like, and you guys can hear it. And then we'll go ahead and throw the exhaust system on. That's the full exhaust right there. It looks like it's going to be pretty loud. The guy that I'm doing this for bought the kit, and he's had it sitting around for a while, and he just wanted to finally go ahead and install it. But it looks like a pretty straight through design, so I think it's going to be relatively loud and raspy. It's definitely going to flow good, so we'll see how it sounds. But I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and let you guys have a listen to what the stock one sounds like, and then we'll get that thing changed out.
It's not gonna fall on me, is it?
No, what the hell?
Damn. It's rusty under here. Oh, yeah. Good thing this kit came with hardware.
Where's your other 15 at, Naomi? This one? So if you guys ever get your bolt stuck, if it's rusted, and you snap it off, which is what's going to happen when you pull this exhaust apart, because it's rusted and it's a super old car. And that many heat cycles, they just can't handle it. So everything's going to snap. But luckily this kit comes with new hardware. Make sure your kit does. But if you want to get these out, all you really got to do is just go on the pavement, beat it up a little bit with a baby hammer, and you'll be all set. Okay, so it looks like, oh, there's nothing else back here for clamps. We just got to take the hangers off, and this whole system's loose. So
Getting closer.
yeah, could you hand me that can of fluid film? I'm gonna spray the hangers so they're like a little bit lubed up.
Okay.
Thank you. She loose.
See it shaking all the way down there even. Look at it shake.
Cool. The clamp that is on the exhaust pipe is pretty rusted, so what we're gonna have to do is cut it off. And then once I cut it off, I should be able to pry it off.
Okay.
And then after that, we should be able to get the pipe off, because I have all the hangers off but one, and I just got to get that, and then I'll pull the last hanger off. This exhaust system will fall right out, and then it'll just be bolting up the new one, which should be relatively simple. So I'm going to get under there and cut this guy.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll need it.
How'd it go?
It is cut.
Ay, 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 that's good.
Oh, that's hot. Oh. Yep, keep it going. Keep pulling.
Oh.
Perfect. Alright, hang on there. I'm gonna come back towards you. Alright guys, so we got the muffler and the whole exhaust all bolted up. It's maybe a little bit close to the rear cross member in the back. It might hit and rattle. We may have to bend a hanger or two. But as of right now, it's all bolted up. So we're just going to see how it sounds. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. I'll let it warm up for a little bit. And then we're going to take it for its little ride to do the break-in procedure on the brakes that we just did. And we'll see how the exhaust sounds at the same time. Sounds great.
Let's go.
Sounds pretty good. Definitely loud. So for the break-in procedure, we're going to get up to like 40 miles an hour, and then we're going to get this thing stopping pretty moderately fast, right? So just like relatively moderate stops down to like 20 miles an hour, and then we're going to come back up. And you're going to even smell brakes during this procedure because you're getting the brake pads really hot, and you're actually getting all that resin nice and warm. So now we're up to 40, we're going to come back down to 20. And these are just like moderately aggressive stops. We're going to do like 3 of these. So we'll crank it back up. You smell the brake pads?
I do.
Yeah. So we're going to come back down to 20 one more time. And then we're going to come up to about 50 miles an hour. And then we're going to do an aggressive stop. So you're going to have to hang on. Come around this corner. And then we're going to stomp on it. Down to 10. Make sure nobody's behind you. And we'll do like 1 more of those. This exhaust sounds crazy good. And then we're going to come to a quick stop here, and then we're going to take a right, and then we're going to begin our cool down procedure. This thing sounds awesome. Wow, that's crazy good. Alright, so I'm going to do 1 more stop, and then we're going to let them cool down. Good to do 1 more, I think. We'll really heat them up on this stop. Wait till we get going downhill a little bit. Get them nice and warm. Ready? Hang on.
on you for that one either, luckily.
Good. I think I popped the brake line.
Really?
Yeah. You might have noticed that last clip ended a bit abruptly, and that is because I blew a brake line. So yeah, this thing has some pretty rusted brake lines, and I knew that going into this, and that's why I decided not to mess with the calipers and just do the pads and rotors. But in doing the break-in procedure, I was braking excessively hard just to get the pads to heat up, and we ended up screwing ourselves there. You can see there's all sorts of brake fluid all over the ground down here. We blew off one of the lines that I think goes to the front hoses, so that's pretty unfortunate. Looks like this thing's gonna sit here for a little while. The exhaust does sound pretty good. It also looks pretty sweet with the tip sticking out of the back. Definitely sweet. Bit unfortunate what happened, but I'm gonna have to get a brake line kit coming for this, and we'll have to throw it on for him because now that I broke it, it's kind of stuck here. So it is what it is. That's what happens when you work with 15-year-old cars. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Pretty bummed out about the result because it was definitely sounding good, and it was stopping really good too up until the line snapped and the pedal went all the way to the floor, and I knew what happened right away. But yeah, like I said, that's what happens. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the update on the Hummer. Obviously more work to come for the Hummer now, more brake lines, so it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Peace.